this is my 30-day challenge to quit weed forever. So what I'm going to do is take a 30-day upload series where I'm going to upload content every single day. I'm going to go through the mental and physical side effects and withdrawals and everything. And I'm going to be honest with you, I slipped up, I fucked up. I went 6 days without weed, okay? And weed's been a thing that I've been battling for many years. Even though I smoke at night time, it's been something that has been sort of a comfort aid for me to help me get to sleep. And I've been relying on it for many years, and now I've had enough. I'm at breaking point. I'm really sick and tired of having to rely on a substance to get to sleep because I've got such a racing mind. I'm sure you can relate. If you've got a racing mind, you find it hard to fall asleep. You get all sorts of weird thoughts and so forth. And that's why I'm here to say, look, enough is enough. I'm at breaking point, okay? I want to quit this for good. I want to be in control of my life. I've quit all the big addictions before. You can watch my previous videos which outline all of those. But this is the last of my addiction that I have been battling for many years, and it's time to take the band-aid off and go through the pain, okay? Because I know once I reach 30 days, which I've never done in my life, I will be at a point where I will be in control, and I can't wait for that feeling of natural happiness to completely occur. So I'm just going to dive straight into it. Now, as I said, I went 6 days without weed the previous week. When it got to sort of day 7, it could have been, well, I was going to say it is due to the lack of poor sleep. I started to get really negative thoughts. I slipped up and I began using again. Not again, but I bought a joint, and I smoked a joint before bed, okay, on that day 7. And let me tell you, that joint that I smoked, I felt absolutely putrid. I felt disgusted in myself. The moment that weed hit my system and I felt high, I felt like absolute garbage. I didn't feel any sensations of happiness. I didn't even want to listen to music. I just felt like I was operating from shame and guilt. And I was so disappointed in myself. I was so upset that I thought, you know what? If I'm going to do this, I'm going to document every single day and tell you exactly how I feel, okay? And I'm going to document the whole 30 days. So the main message of this video or this content is to show you that you're not alone, okay? I'm alone at the moment, but I've got you. And by me documenting this journey with you, it makes me feel happy, it makes me feel proud. Once I do reach that 30 days, I'll be so grateful. And someone else who's going through this, who might not have any family or friends that they can relate to, because addictions and mental health is a very touchy subject, I'm hoping you can watch my video, and this 30 days will help you transform your life and quit weed completely, yeah, and regain control of your life. So let me dive straight into it. So the 15th of February, okay, which is Thursday, is when I actually stopped that. After that 7-day sort of streak ended, I restarted this 30 days. I thought, you know what, I'm taking it serious, I'm going to document it. So day 1, 15th of February. Now, I went to bed at about 10 p.m, okay, on that day. Because the night before I had the joint, I actually had some, we're not going to call it quality sleep, but I did sleep, okay? And I did sleep, I think, like 5-6 hours, and I didn't feel too bad, okay? So day 1 being the 15th, I went to bed at 10 p.m. Now that night I slept only 3 to 4 hours, okay, which is normal. So when you go through this stage of getting off weed, if you've been doing it daily for many years, you're gonna go through the withdrawals. I'm just gonna be purely straight up and honest with you, okay? So I only had 3 to 4 hours sleep. I woke up at 2 a.m. in the morning, okay, and I just had a really bad migraine. It just felt like someone was hitting my head, like right here with a hammer, and I just woke up with a migraine at 2 a.m, okay? And I went and had a Panadol, or like a, what do you call it, like a paracetamol or whatever you want to call it. Had one of those, drank some water. After about 45 minutes, the migraine went away and I went to sleep, okay? Or apparently I went to sleep. So I then woke up at 6 a.m. Okay, I felt like absolute garbage. I felt shit. I felt tired. I had brain fog. I thought, you know what? I had a cold shower. Okay, I just sat in the cold shower. I forced myself to wake up. I had like 2 black coffees, sculled some water. Okay, and then I started my self-improvement. I'm part of like a self-improvement sort of academy, so I joined, did the courses, did my self-improvement study. I meditated as well. Okay, I meditated, and at that point in the morning I was fine. Okay, now I went to the gym. Okay, and that day around sort of mid-afternoon, I went to the gym. I trained my back and buys. It was a pretty shitty workout, let me tell you, because I only slept 3 to 4 hours. My breathing wasn't on point. Okay, so my oxygen levels were not great. Okay, my sets were not great, but mentally I just pushed through. Okay, and I've been training for about at least 7 years. So I've got 7 years of training, okay, under my belt. So I managed to mentally push through the training. I know that's going to be beneficial for you. Okay, after reading a lot of studies, exercise, going through this detox, it also helps with getting rid of the weed out of your fat cells, and it allows you to sort of remove the weed toxins out of your body. So I went to the gym, trained back and buys, wasn't the best workout, came home around 7 p.m, ate dinner. Okay, and I started to feel, because look, I'm in Thailand at the moment by myself. I came here for self-improvement. I came here to do my content, and when it got to about 7 p.m, I just felt real lonely, So, like, I've got a girlfriend, so I messaged her, blah, 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 we chat, but in my mind, when you go through these addiction sort of detox processes, it's a lonely road, okay? Not many people are going to understand you. I don't tell my girlfriend everything in detail because it's not my job to worry her, okay? I need to be in control of my emotions, and I'm going to do this by myself with your help, okay? So now 7 p.m. came, I had some dinner. My mind was a little bit racing, so I was worried, okay, fuck, am I going to be able to sleep or not? So what I did was I chucked my headphones in, okay, and I went for a walk. I've got like the beach about 5 minutes from where I'm at. So I just literally went to the beach, went for a walk on the sand at night. It was beautiful, sort of synced with nature, okay? And then I came back home, and before you know it, it was about 9 o'clock, okay? And then I went to bed at about 10 o'clock. When I got back, I was tired, but because my body is so used to smoking weed at night on a daily basis, it's all it knows. It just thinks that it's basically saying, how come you're not giving me the weed to go to sleep? What's going on? So my body's just out of whack right now. Yeah, it's out of rhythm, and I managed to sleep, but then again, the sleep that you're going to get is not going to be quality sleep. Yeah, so that night was a bit rocky. Okay, now the 16th of February, okay, which was the next day. So I'm just going to explain this because today's the 17th, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to document this whole series. So I'm going to document it from the 15th, which was day 1, okay? So you're going to get this. I'm going to always record the videos the day after, okay? Like the next day morning, I'm going to record it, because that way I can give you the full introspect of how the day went and how the withdrawal symptoms went, yeah? So now let's go into the 16th of February, okay? So the 16th of February, okay, I got up at 6 a.m, okay? As I said, I went to bed around 10. I probably fell asleep at around midnight, let's be honest. Again, I only had 3 to 4 hours sleep, okay? And this night was quite rough, okay? When I say rough, I started to get my dreams back, okay? And these dreams were like very vivid. These are vivid dreams. These were crazy dreams. I don't know if it's because I've watched a lot of mafioso movies or action movies, but literally in my dream, I'm always getting chased, or I'm getting attacked by like a gang, and they're trying to kill me, yeah? It's always like that. And I will wake up, I woke up from that dream, I believe at 3:30 or 4 a.m, panicked, okay, and then just woke up and just realized, okay, it's only a dream, okay, and then just tried to go back to sleep. I was laying there in bed for about an hour, Before you know it, it was 5, 6 a.m. You start hearing the birds chirping. I'm a very morning person, okay, so I get up early. I love to start my day early. So my brain just gets up. Whether I like it or not, I can't sleep in. My body just doesn't allow, my brain doesn't allow my body to sleep in. It's just how it works, yeah? So once I woke up at 6 a.m., I meditated, okay? I did my 15 minutes of meditation. I did my self-improvement for about 4 hours, okay? So I was just learning skills, studying courses, and I was doing that for about 4 hours, okay? Now, when the afternoon hit, I started to feel a little bit irritable. I started to feel, the withdrawals started to kick in. I started to think like weird thoughts, you know? I had a slight argument with my girlfriend. I just started like a stupid fight over, what was it over? That she didn't message me a Snapchat picture goodnight. Like I was literally like because she's the one that told me, she's from Russia, right? So she said, promise me that you message me a good night and good morning snap. And, you know, I do that because, look, it's not that hard. It takes 2 seconds, all right? And to maintain a relationship from overseas, if that's what's required, then that's easy, right? So I did that. I sent her her morning snaps, her night snaps, and she said good morning to me, but she didn't send me her good morning snap, okay? But she sends me thousands of snaps during the day of her, what she's up to during the day. So, you know, in all fairness, she's off the hook with this one. And I said, you didn't send me it was like some lame ass, bitch ass complaining. Not complaining, I didn't go overboard, but I said, look, if you're not gonna keep your end of the deal or something like that, then I'm not gonna take you serious. You know, something like that. It was something so stupid, and I upset her feelings in the process. And I just felt like absolute shit, and I just thought, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna forget about it. I said to her, look, I'll just talk to you later. I'm gonna head out, yeah? So I went out, I went to the gym, I trained legs. I had again, a rough session, 3 to 4 hours, as you could imagine. The breathing wasn't on point, okay? The maximum weight that I could normally, you know, squat and leg press wasn't on point. I was like actually probably 5-10 kilos under what I normally could do. But at the end of the day, I don't want to get injured because I have been injured before. So I thought, let's just ease up, okay? And we can always, as we get better on this journey, we can always progress and increase the weight. So I trained legs on 3 to 4 hours sleep, which was not the best session, okay? And then for being an asshole, for being a little bitch whinger to my girlfriend, okay, I'm gonna say it straight up, that was just bullshit. Yeah, she does a lot for me, and I was nitpicking at little things that didn't even matter, okay? So I apologized to after the leg session, you know, after you train at the gym, you feel good, you start to release endorphins, you start to feel, you know, happy that you went there. So I finished my workout, had my dextrose, had my whey protein, and I messaged her and I said, look, it was a misunderstanding. I'm sorry about what I did. You know, send her a rose emoji, like a cute emoji. And, you know, she was so happy that I messaged her. So what I said to her about not taking her serious really, really upset her, okay? And I said to her, I'm sorry for doing that. And what I did was after the gym, it was probably about 5 p.m. I came back home, okay? I had my rice and tuna. So don't forget, during this whole process, my diet's on point, okay? And my training's fairly on point. So I've got that under control. The only thing I don't have under control right now, which is why I'm recording and documenting this challenge, is the weight. So yeah, so evening came, okay? And to take my mind off feeling shit, I video called my girlfriend, okay? Because I could see that she was upset, and her being in Russia, her first language isn't English, okay? So I thought, okay, let me video call her and I'll speak to her face to face, and that way I can kind of, you know, mend things a lot better rather than doing it through message, okay? Because I can't physically see her in person right now, so it is what it is. So we video called, and it was really good. We video called for about 3 hours, I believe we were on the phone, okay? I finally met her mum, okay? So we had a video chat, and she was so happy that I talked to her mum, because I said, let me say hi to your mum, you know, and because I want to see, you know, who's raised her daughter. and I want to look like I'm serious about her daughter, okay? And I'm not shy when it comes to meeting parents. I'm actually good at sort of gauging, you know, how people interact with me and so forth. So that was really cool. Mum liked me, we were happy. And one thing I can tell you from when I was feeling like shit after finishing legs to speaking to her, it made me feel so happy. I didn't have any thoughts of smoking weed. Literally, I smoked it for 3 hours. I then cooked some chicken breast, some rice, some spinach. I had a mad meal, and then I literally went to bed. Like, I was so tired, I went to bed. I had no thoughts of smoking weed, okay? Because I'm literally at breaking point where I will do anything to get off this. So I'm basically gonna do whatever it takes, okay? And you're gonna be the witness, and you're gonna watch me do this, okay? So what I would suggest, okay, from what I've been through in these last 2 days, okay, because this video is based on the 15th and 16th of February. I know it's a bit weird, but it is what it is for now, okay? So I would suggest that if you can, speak to a friend, okay? At night, if you usually smoke, speak to a loved one, you know, call a friend, call your mum, call your dad, call a cousin, call your sister, tell them that you love them, you know, just speak to them, and even do a video call. That's even better, because it puts you on the spot more, yeah? It puts you out of your comfort zone. Like, anyone can do an audio call, but if you do a video call, it's more engaging, okay? It's more meaningful, okay? It's more deep, so you can connect better, okay? You can gauge, you can look at someone's eyes and speak to them. So I would suggest, when it gets to the night time, okay, and you're a night smoker and you're starting to get irritable, call a friend, okay, if you can, or call a loved one. If, okay, unfortunately some of us are not in that position to speak to a loved one or a friend, that's fine. What I would suggest is invest in some headphones, okay, or if you do have headphones, go for a walk, okay, put on some nice, relaxing, calming music, get out in nature, and just go for like a 30-minute walk, okay, at night. Go for a walk, clear your mind a little bit, and then come back, and then when you get home, have a nice warm shower, okay, and then jump in bed. That's what I would suggest, okay, and this is what's worked for me, and I'm only sharing my story, okay? I'm not no expert, okay, and I've never done something like this where I've documented getting off something, but I'm so happy that I can talk to you about this and share my experience, because you're going to help me get off the weed, and I'm going to help you get off the weed. So we just help each other, yeah? So this is the 16th of February. I'm checking out from this video, okay? I will do another video tomorrow. As I said, it's going to be a daily upload, okay? And I'll let you know, since today's the 17th, I'm going to let you know tomorrow morning how this day went, okay? And how my sleep was from last night to the 17th. So it's always going to be a day behind, but you get my drift, okay? I'm going to date every video, okay, according to the date of when it's filmed. So hope this video helped you, okay? And till next time, I'll be putting a video tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.